I'm Anne, and I've lived here for 3 years now with my husband Richard in a lovely 2-bedroom apartment. Yes, we definitely noticed a big difference in the bills once we arrived in here. I think on average we've saved about 36%. Before it was monthly bills, now it's the 3 monthly one, but working it out, we think it's about 36% of savings on utilities and water. All the building here is very well insulated. You hear, we hardly have to put the heating on, in fact. You know, during the very coldest spells, yes, you have it on for an hour or two, but the rest of the time you often don't need it on at all. The apartments are very well laid out, and I'm enjoying just having a smaller house, not sort of all the stairs and the various things in a big house. And it's a friendly community. And I think one of the things that we really like is you can have entertainment in the evenings, such as films or talks, without having to go out, get in the car, go out in the winter time and that sort of thing. And so I think the mixture of a nice apartment and very friendly community. I think the garden was getting far too much for me, and that was worrying me that it was looking a mess. I think COVID also helped, because when you didn't see family for months on end, we realised how much nicer it would be to be closer to them. And just the big house was getting to be too much. As you approached 80s and things like that, you wanted somewhere smaller and easier to deal with. When we were looking in an area that was quite close to all of our children, and they were also looking around and sending us details of retirement villages near to them. Castleview was one of the first places we came to see, and we were very impressed with it, but thought we should look at a few others, which we did. We went to another 5, I think it was, and came back here because it just seemed the nicest place. It had more of the various things that you wanted, such as being within walking distance of shops, close to our family, and just a lovely place to walk into. Our children, it was really our decision. We just decided that we were getting older. It was time before we got too infirm. We had seen other friends in the similar age group, you know, where their families were coming backwards and forwards all the time when they got ill or something else, and we thought it was time to do it. The children were very, very supportive. Grandchildren less so, because they just loved coming to Dorset and the big house, and they were a bit horrified, but they've adjusted to coming and seeing us here. Well, we're taking life more slowly, which is fine as you get older. But we are enjoying going into Windsor, going out and visiting family and sometimes friends, exploring new places, going to the theatre, which is something we both enjoy, but also just within Castleview, spending more time reading, going to the events that are on here, which we have quite a lot of very interesting talks and events and coffee mornings and things. So we don't find time hanging on our hands at all. I would say once you've started to think about the fact that you need to downsize, you should get on with it, because the longer you leave it, the more difficult it comes, and you never know when your health is going to not be quite as good as it was. I mean, I'm just about to go into hospital for a knee replacement in a couple of days' time, which wasn't bothering me too much before we moved, but now is an issue. And you never know when health things are going to catch up on you. So I would say, don't delay. Once you've decided, it probably would be a good idea to move then. It has brought peace of mind in that we know that we're in a place where there's always staff on hand if you need them. Nobody hassles you to do things, but you know that at the end of a telephone, or if you're wearing one of the alert things, you can get someone's help straight away. It also is so good to be close to family, who will come at a touch of a phone call away. And yeah, I think the peace of mind, and also there's no buildings maintenance worries, because when you lived in older house as we did, there was always something that needed to be done. The windows were needing attention, or the roof had to be fixed. You don't have to worry about that side of things here, which is wonderful. Home is now our apartment here. We definitely feel this is home. We don't hanker after our big house, much as we loved living there at the time. No, this is definitely home.